try 2-3 times, but the internet connectivity is not stable. Yeah. Uh, in last class, we have discussed about the CFSC of different d orbital. In case of a, we can say at titanium water 6-3 complex, which is the octahedral complex, one electron that is filled in T2G. That's why it's absorbs some energy, and that electron transfer from that T2G to EG level. That energy gap is known as octahedral energy, and that process is known as DD transition. DD transition, and this DD transition that can excite the electron from the ground state to an excited state uh, for a particular wavelength, and that particular wavelength that is absorbed by that electron, that at a particular wavelength, and that particular wavelength that can be calculated by hc by lambda, and the energy can be easily calculated because we know the value of a lambda. That's why we can calculate the value of E, and this value of a E is come to 43 kilojoule per mole for a 1 octahedral energy. This is the single for one. That's why it shows some color. And after that, second is, that's why its energy is CFSE minus 0.4, sorry, minus 0.4 into 1 into del O. Del O. This is the total energy, CFSE. If two electron in this, then minus 0.4 into 2, this way. The total energy of this one is minus 0.4 del O, and the value of a del O is 243 kilojoule per mole. This is calculated from that wavelength formula. And after that, next is, if 2 electron is there, 3 electron is there, means the total number of electron that is participating, 2 here is minus 0.8. If 3 electron are participating, then 3 into minus 0.4, that is minus 1.2 del O, means more stable, more number of electron. That's why more number of stable the complex. Then next factor, that is the factor affecting the magnitude of a del O. Which factor that affect the octahedral splitting energy? There are a different type of a ligand that is attached with different metal. That's why the ligand are arranged according to its strength. Means how much strength of the ligand, how much binding with the metal, that binding that can give the stability of the complex. Means more stronger the ligand, more stable the complex. In this electrochemical series, you can see this is these are the ligands that are attached according to its field strength. Means this is the weakest ligand. After that, bromine, sulfur, chlorine, nitrate, fluoride, hydroxide, ethanol, oxalate, water, EDTA, ammonia, pyridine, and ethylene diamine. After that, diphenyl and orthophenolphthalein, and then nitro, cyanide, and CO, carbonyl. Means carbonyl group are strongest ligand that can attach with a metal, has a higher energy as compared to the weakest ligand. And these CFSC can be these ligand field strength can affect the CFSC. If more stronger ligand attached, means more CFSC. That's why the next is, which another factor that can affect is the charge. How much charge on the complex? Means if we can compare the metal strength, like a titania. In case of a 3D, titania, this is vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron up to copper. Means if we go down in a series from left to right means that the d electron in this one is increased, means z effective is increased. Z effective is increased means the more charge on the complex, means more stable the complex, means more energy of the complex. After that, if we go from uh, top to bottom in a group means 3D, 4D and 5D series. This is 3D cobalt, 4D ruthenium and iridium, that is 5D. If we go down the group, then the Z effective is increased. Z effective is increased means more energy that can absorb. In this case, that absorb the energy is 296. In this one, this absorb the energy 406. After that, this is more. Means Z effective is increased means more CFSC of the complex. In this case, titania, this one, the energy of a 243. After that, it is going to increase in a pattern. After that, which type of a ligand that is attached, either it is a high spin or low spin, means that CFSC, if we can compare like a D in case of a D1 minus 0.4 into 1 into del O. If 2 electron is there, 2 into minus 0.4 into del O, 3 electron. After that, 3 electron, there is some pairing like a T2Z and EZ. If there are 4 electron system, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Either this one is the probability, second probability is this electron is either paired up, this pairing energy is created, this is the pairing energy. If this electron is pairing, because it has a higher ligand is attached, means more power of the ligand, that's why it paired up the electron in a same orbital. Same orbital means that can paired up the electron. This is the in case of an strong field ligand, but this is possible in case of an weak field ligand. Weak field ligand, but this is case of a strong field ligand because it paired up the electron in an same orbital like 1, 2, 3. After that, next that orbital is transfer from here to here. That's why there occur some pairing energy. In this case, minus 0.4 into 3 electron in this one and 0.6 into 1 into del O. That is total energy is calculated is minus 0.6 del O. In this case, 4 into minus 0.4 plus pairing energy, that is minus 1.6 del O plus 1 pairing energy. If pairing energy is more, means more stronger the ligand strength. If we go from high spin to low spin according to the field strength, that can the that can we can divide it into a two category. One is high spin, second is low spin. According to electron distribution, if we feel the electron according to field strength. Field strength means more Z effective, more is the field strength, and these way we can distinguish the complex it into a two category. One is low spin, second is high spin. In case of a low spin, the D1 configuration is almost similar. T2G1 EG0 means minus 0.4 del O. In this case also minus 0.4 del O. If we do the case of a D2 means like a Venn type of a complex, then T2G2 EG0 minus 0.4 into 2, that is 0.8 del O. In this case also minus 0.8 del O. D3, if we go for D3, in case of a D3, 3 electron is there, minus 1.2 del O, minus 0.4 into 3, that is minus 1.2. After that, this one T2G minus 1 minus 0.4 into 3, that is minus 1.2 del O. After that, D4, there are a two probability, either it is go in a T2G3, after that EG1 minus 0.4 into 3 plus minus 0.6 plus 0.6 into 1 del O, that is total is 0.6 del O. But if it is a paired up means that is paired up, minus 0.4 into 4 plus 1 is pairing energy 1p. After that, D5 T2G3 EG2 means minus 0.4 into 3 plus 0.6 into 2, that is totally 0 del O. But in this case, T2G5 means minus 0.4 into 5, that is minus 2 del O plus 2 pairing energy 2p. After that, we can come to case of a next, that is T2G in case of a D6 4 2, and here is total 6, means all the 3 electrons that are paired up, means minus 0.4 into 6, that is minus 2.4 del O plus 3p. Next is case of a D7 T2G5 EG2, means total is 7 electron, minus 0.4 into 5 plus 0.6 into 2, that is total is 0.8 del O. If we go this way, there are T2G6 EG1, total is 3 paired up plus 3 paired up the electron 3p. Next is D8 T2G6 EG2, 6 into minus 0.4, 2 into 0.6, that is total is 1.2 del O. In this case, T2G6 EG2 means total 3 electron are paired up 3p. In next case, D9 T2G6 EG3 means 6 into minus 0.4, 3 into 0.6, that is total is 0.6 del O. In this case, T2G6 EG3 means 4 electrons that are paired up 3p. Next is, in this case, T2G EG4, this is 0. In this case, also 0. Minus 0.4 into 6 plus 0.6 into 4, minus 2.4 plus 2.4, that is totally 0. Total del O means the electron are arranged according to high spin and low spin. Low spin means strong ligand that is attached, means that can pair up the electron, and these electron that can paired up, that can give more CFSC, and the electron are distribute according to its field strength, and that electron in case of an tetrahedral Del T is very small in case of a tetrahedral. That's why the pairing energy is not possible. That's why these complex only form high spin complex. That's why there does not occur the pairing energy. But in case of an octahedral, the pairing energy is occurring. If we take an example of a chromium nitrosilicate, this is the tetrahedral complex. In this case, if we take an example from D1 to D5, that the one electron that is filled in E and T2, one electron minus 0.6 del T. After that, if two electron are paired filling, that is minus 0.6 into 2. This way, minus 0.4 into 2 plus 0.6 into 1. That is total is my 0.8 del T. In this case, 2 electron here, 2 electron here. Total 4 electron minus 0.4 del T. After that, in case of a D5, the total energy is 0. In this case, D6, E2, 3, T2, 3. Means total minus 0.6 into 3 plus 0.4 into 3. That is total 0.6 del T. In case of a D7, if 4 or 3 means 4 into 6, 3 into 0.4. That is total 1.2 del T. After that case of a D8, we can count 4 and 2 minus 0.6 into 4 and 0.6 into 4. That is total 0.8 del T. After that D9, 4, 5 means total del 4, sorry, 0.4 del T. In case of a D10, this is 0. Then why these complex forming and the CFSC at D10, D5 and D0? 0. Because in this case and also in D5, this case and this case, the total energy counted is 0 because the number of electron filling and in an T2G and EG are cancelled out by the same magnitude. Means total here are 2, 3 minus 0.6 into 2, 3 into 0.4 means total 1.2 minus plus 1.2 positive means total 1.2, 1.2 that is cancelled out means total energy coming is 0. In this case also same here and same here. When the expect a tetrahedral geometry means there are a tetrahedral, there is a forming on a PD bonding, we can say. If ligand are large, that does not forming an ligand repulsion. That's why there is a chances of CFSC 0 at D0, D5 and D10. These are the electronic configuration where CFSC found is 0. In case of MnO4 to MnO4 minus, that is D0 means that has CFSC 0. In case of a FeCl4, that is D5 configuration, that has also CFSC 0. In case of a zinc chloride 4 minus, that has D10 configuration, that has CFSC also 0. But if if CFSC is depend upon in case of a D2 and D7, D2 and D7 are almost similar, but which has high spin or low spin. It depend upon which type of a ligand is attached and how much Z effective of the complex. If Z effective is more, means it form an low spin complex, means there is a pairing of an electron from an same orbital. That's why the next the pairing energy come. Next is if we compare the square planar complex. In case of a square planar complex, in case of a square planar complex, there is a tendency that the electron are filling according to the energy level of this way: dyz, dxz, dz square, dxy, and dx square minus y square. Then there occur a probability that D8 metal has more strong ligand, means in case of a square planar complex, the ligand that is attached with the metal which are strong field ligand, and the Z effective of the metal is high, Z effective high, effective high, that form an that form an square planar complex. In case of an we can count D8 metal like a nickel. This complex nickel has a high charge, as well as the ligand that attach Cn is strong field ligand. That's why it forms a square planar complex. And these complex are based upon the metal. If in this case the chloride ion is attached, means the ligand is weakest, but charge on a palladium is high as compared to nickel. That's why it form strong field ligand complex. Strong field ligand complex means that occur in square planar complex. That, and then the next concept come, what are the thermodynamic aspect of a CFSE. As we know, the CFSE of an d orbital from d0, d5 and d5 has a CFSE is 0. CFSE is 0 means both are strong field ligand. In case of a weak field ligand, CFSE is come out is 0. That's why the other arrangement have some CFSE which increase the thermodynamic stability based upon the complex. Based upon the complex means the stability, thermodynamic stability, that can affect the lattice energy, and the lattice energy that can also affect the stability of the complex. That can be explained that can be explained by the CFSE. If CFSE is high, means the Z effective on the metal complex is high, that can increase the energy. CFSE and CFSE is increased. If we count, like in case of a D0, CFSE is 0 at a particular that line, and in case of a D5, CFSE is also 0, means that is look like this way. In case of an D0, D5 and D10, CFSE is come 0. That's why it lie at a plane here and here and here. And if the Z effective is increased, means D1, D2, D3, D4 up to D3, that is increase. This is increase up to that, after that increase up to that. And these can be based upon the Z effective of the complex. If Z effective is high, CFSE is high. And similarly, in case of an hydration energy, it is almost similar. Almost similar means that is increase, Z effective is increase, hydration energy is increase. That is directly proportional to the CFSC. In case of an, if we count an octahedral geometry, there are a two tendency. Either is it is distort the geometry or it is in the same geometry. Means based upon the ligand strength that can be divided it into a two category. Either it is distort the structure or it remain the structure. In case of an we can count, in case of an if we count of a D0, this is the symmetrical, like a strong or weak field which has similar energy. But if we count of a D3, in case of a strong or weak ligand, it has similar geometry. But in case of a D5, also similar geometry like a manganese F5 4 minus. D6, it is strong field ligand, this type of a complex form, and weak field ligand also similar. D in case of a D8, D8 also form, in case of a strong field ligand it form this type of a, and in case of a weak field ligand it form another type of a geometry. But there is some distortion according to the electronic configuration. That electronic configuration is it differ in case of a D7, D9 and D7 and D9 because the electron are filling according to the energy rule. If energy is high, first of all, electron are filling in low energy level. After that, it is filling in an higher energy level. In case of a D4, D7 and D9, in case of a, this one, D4 means total T2G, 3 electron are filled and 1 in EG. 1 in EG, that is weak field ligand. But in case of a strong field ligand, it is paired up. But if we can compare the case of D7, total 6 electron here, 1 electron here. That can distort the structure of the complex. But in case of a D9 also, total 6 here and 3 here. 3 here means that one electron either it is filled in this one or this one. Which one is dx square minus y square or dz square? Which electron filling in which orbital? That's why that can distort the structure. And that distortion is known as John-Taylor distortion. That is the unsymmetrical electron. This electron either filled in this one or this one. Dx square minus y square or dz square. In this case also, that electron are filled in either dx square minus y square or dz square. That is based upon the ligand strength. But the structure is destroyed. The structure is destroyed. That can be affected by the asymmetrical arrangement of an d orbital, d electron filling. In this case, unsymmetrical means only one electron is here. There is one probability either it is filled in this one or this one. That's why the unsymmetrical electronic are filled. That can distort the geometry, and that distortion is known as John-Taylor distortion, and that can increase the stability of the complex. Means because this electron has higher energy, means that can give the stability of the complex. That is based upon the T2G and EG. But in case of a D7 and D9, that distortion found is maximum. In this case, D4, the distortion is found is less as compared to D7 and D9. That is based upon the asymmetrical filling of an T2G and EG orbital. that can significant distort the shape of an orbital, and this shape of orbital can be changed from distorted octahedral it distorted octahedral or another shape we can say, and this degeneracy that can occur due to the unsymmetrical filling of an electron. Next is that can distort the structure like a distorted octahedral, or we can say it into a tetragonal distortion, or either it is elongated or most commonly found is elongated. But if dx square minus y square contain an extra electron, that can elongated will occur along xy axis. And if another probability is either it is elongated, second is compress the bond length, means this dx square minus y square in case of a d7 and d9, D7 or D9, the electron either it filled here or here. If dx square minus y square has higher energy, means that electron are coming in dz square, that can elongate the bond length of that complex. But in opposite case we can say dz square is up, dx square minus y square is lower, that can compress the bond length of that complex. Based upon these elongation and compression, these bond length are shorter or higher as compared to normal bond length of the complex. That's why it is known as tetragonal elongated complex. And these complex are found in case of an copper cobalt complex. In case of a copper it is D9, and in case of an cobalt it is case of a D7. That's why these tetragonal distortion found in two complex majorly, one in case of a D7 and D9. D7 are the case of a cobalt and D9 are the complex of copper, and these complex has a higher inequality, or we can say these elongation can be occurred in the complex, which give the stability towards the complex. And these known linear next is any non-linear molecule that are depend upon the electronic state configuration that are stable or unstable based upon the distortion. And if John Taylor distortion is found, that can give the stability of the complex, means molecule are more stable as compared to another complex. In case of a copper F6 4 minus, that it has the John Taylor distortion, means that is more stable. And in case of an we can say D1 system, only one electron in dxy, that's why these complex compress its bond length, and that can deadsorb the spectra, and that spectra has higher chances of John Taylor, and that can give the stability of the complex. If any doubt, please write in chat box. If any doubt, please write in chat box. In your mid sem 3 unit, one is covalent bonding, in which we have discussed VBT, MOT. Next is your coordination compound, this unit. And third unit is organometallic complex. If any doubt, please write in chat box. Yes, your question is come from tutorial as well as some basic question that I have covered in the class. Yes, you can use your any material like any book, any notes. Syllabus for mid-sem, the to initial 3 unit, which, sir, please, how to decide in which T2Z or EZ will electron go? First of all, in case of an octahedral, the T2G level has lower energy as compared to EZ. That's why the electron are filling in T2G first. After that, electron are filling in EZ level. But in case of a tetrahedral, the E2 level is lower and T2G level are higher. That's why the electron are filling in case of an tetrahedral first of all from EZ level, after that T2G level. In today's class, we have discussed how electrons are feeling based upon the ligand and the Z effective of the metal. We can divide it the complex it into a two category. One is low spin complex, second is high spin. In case of a low spin, means stronger ligand field are attached. In case of an high spin, weak ligand are attached, and that strong ligand that are attached that can pair up the electron it into a same orbital that can generate the pairing energy. Pairing energy that increase the stability of the complex, and based upon the electronic configuration there are some unsymmetrical filling of an electron. In case of a D4, D7 and D9 are unsymmetrical electron are filling up. But in case of a D7 and D9 that distortion occurred at higher level, means that can elongate the bond length or compress the bond length of the complex, and that compression or elongation are known as John-Taylor distortion, and that John-Taylor distortion found maximum in case of an copper or cobalt complex. This is overall summary of the today class. In next class we will discuss the color and magnetic moment of the coordination complex. I will share these notes after completion of this unit.
Recording stopped.